Today I'm going to be talking about these new magnetic eyelashes that I just got. They are everywhere on social media at the moment, and I'm super excited to bring this review to you because I think this is the money. Hi, I'm Danny and this is Practical Mummy Loves Luxury. If you already follow me, you know that I'm in the process of creating my series of videos for new or expecting parents. However, I do feel that it was necessary to take this detour to talk about these eyelashes because I think that they are absolutely amazing. In any case, these eyelashes, in my opinion, are in line with the theme of my channel where I like to talk about all things practical and all things efficient. And if there was anything that I love, of course, I love being able to look put together in close to zero time. For me, if there was one thing I could put on my face to look instantly pulled together, it would be a pair of giant eyelashes. And that's why I'm always on a hunt for a pair of eyelashes that I can get on really, really quickly. I think I've found them, and today I'm going to tell you all about them. This video will be part of my Fashion Meets Function series, which will not be too far away. Everything I talk about in this video will be linked in the description box below, and without further ado, let's get started. So today I'll be talking about these magnetic eyelashes, and I have not named them because they actually have not been named, I think. This is the box that it comes in, and as you can see, there's no name on it. Even on the inside, there's no name on it. I'm just going to be referring to these as Amazon lashes because that's where I got them from. I'll talk about their pros and cons, and I'll also give you a demonstration as to how to put them on and to take them off. And as usual, I'm going to be sharing a couple of hacks with you as to how I got them on and off. And because I also own the very popular Ardell Magnetic Precut 110 false eyelashes, I can also do a user comparison for you. So this is the box that it comes in, and there's a mirror. And they also come with two pairs of eyelashes. So to get them out, you're going to have to take out the applicator, which I'll talk about in a minute. And then you pull out these piece of foam. And the eyelashes simply come in these cases where there is a magnetic strip where the eyelashes can adhere to. In terms of the eyelashes, one pair is supposed to be more natural and one pair is supposed to be more dramatic. If you ask me, there's nothing natural about these eyelashes. They're both pretty dramatic. So here is the applicator, and in my opinion, this is the absolute game changer. The thing is, it is ergonomically shaped to be like a regular eyelash curler. And if you use an eyelash curler all the time, boom, the learning curve is instantly flattened, unlike these Ardell ones that I'll talk about more in a minute. In terms of orientating yourself with this applicator, the broader bar should be held on top and a narrower bar should be held at the bottom. And then I would take out one of these eyelashes, just like so. I've just put a cardigan on because it's really cold. Anyway, moving right along. So in terms of the eyelashes, there is a specific top one and a specific bottom one. To try and make sure that you maintain orientation, have a closer look at the eyelashes. This one is the top one, and you can tell because the magnet is on the opposite side, and this one is the bottom one because the magnet is on the top of it. And what you need to do is to make sure that the magnets are facing each other so that they can clip on like so. In terms of trying to take the magnets apart, instead of pulling on the eyelashes to try and get them to separate, you slide the magnets over each other just like that. So before I show you how to apply the eyelashes, I'm going to share this hack with you. With the applicator, the curvature of these bars are set. We can't adjust those. However, the shape of everyone's eyes are slightly different. So for all of us, I think what would make it really easy to get the eyelashes as close as possible to our lash line is to try and find that sweet spot where our eyelids need to be. So our eyelids tend to be more curved if our eyes are really wide open, and they tend to be flat when our eyes are closed. So I would suggest that you grab these applicators, have a look in the mirror, and try and see where that sweet spot is for your eyelid to be in order for this curvature to meet perfectly with your lash line. And I would suggest that you do this before you even apply the eyelashes onto the applicator. So I'll try and find that spot where my eyelid would line up perfectly with the applicator. And for me, it's somewhere around there. I think you should definitely practice it as much as you can before you put a full face of makeup on and then try and put these lashes on. Because if you don't get the lashes in the right spot the first time and you're needing to do it over and over again, you run the risk of then wrecking the eye makeup that you've already put on. I'm just going to take these off now So like I said before, using 2 fingers, you slide the magnets over each other to detach the magnets. I do have quite long fingernails on my thumb, so the first few times I did that, I did poke my eyeball and that wasn't particularly fun. So just something to be aware of. And if you line up your thumbnail sideways instead of directly towards your eye, you're less likely to poke your eyeball. I'm just going to take off the other side too. So now to apply the eyelashes onto the applicator. So as I said before, the border bar goes on top. You would grab the eyelash and orientate it as though it's your own eyelashes. So if you're applying this way, the eyelashes should be facing away from you or should be pointing towards the handle of the applicator. There's a couple of magnetic strips to hold on to the eyelashes. I'm better practiced in my own bathroom, so we'll see how we go with this handheld mirror. You can open the applicator really wide so you can see what you're doing. I'm going to try and find that sweet spot, and for me it's around there. And I'm going to put a bit of pressure onto the eyelid to again get the eyelash as close to my lash line as possible. I'm going to tilt it out a little bit and click, and it's on. Now because these set of eyelashes only have magnets on the ends of it, there's no magnets in the middle. I like to try and push the middle section towards my eyelids a bit more, and that way it looks closer to the lash line. And that's on that side. I'm not sure if you noticed before, but when I put the lashes on my right side, as the lashes approach each other, I clicked the magnets together quickly, because what can happen is if you do it really slowly, there's a risk of the bottom lash pulling the top lash downwards, and that's when the eyelashes may not be as close to the lash line as you want. So the idea is to bring the bottom lashes up to the top lashes as quickly as possible. So I'll show you that again. So find that sweet spot. Apply a bit of pressure, tilt it up. And it's on. I'll give you a closer look. So it's quite close to my natural lash line. In all honesty, I think that was pretty easy. I'm not wearing any eye makeup at the moment, so you can see how dramatic and effective these eyelashes are, just wearing them alone without any eye makeup. So in terms of putting the Amazon eyelashes on, they are a lot easier than putting, like, say, the Ardell ones on. And although I'm saying it's easy, it's not that there was no learning curve whatsoever. I was able to work out a system after maybe about 3 or 4 goes, whereas the Ardell one, I've had the Ardell ones for some months and I have not been able to put them on at all. And the key thing to that is the difference in the applicator. With the Amazon ones, I only got them this week and I still have good and bad attempts. A good attempt would mean that I would be able to get the eyelashes on the first or second go, and it might take me between 2 and 3 minutes. And on a bad day, it might take me at most about 10 minutes. And I'm pretty confident that with practice, I'm going to get a lot faster. Now I have the Ardell eyelashes right here. So these lashes here are the Ardell 110 precut eyelashes. And again, also magnetic. You slide them off the same way. These magnets are a bit smaller, so the advantage of having smaller magnets is that they are probably a little bit more comfortable to wear. However, they're a little bit more fiddly. The Ardell eyelashes are also softer compared to the Amazon ones that I got on. So the softer eyelash might give you a more natural look. However, again, they're a bit more fiddly. So why do I prefer the Amazon ones compared to the Ardell ones? So the Amazon ones, as I said already, it is ergonomically shaped so that it is like eyelash curlers. So it's pretty easy to orientate yourself as to which way to hold these lashes. The Ardell ones, I think if you're a beauty therapist, it's very obvious which way to hold it. But if you're not, like me, it took a while for me to work out which way to hold it. I did find that when I was trying to learn how to use this, I got disorientated a number of times, and as I got flustered, I would apply the eyelashes facing the wrong way. The other big difference, in my opinion, in these applicators is the width that they can open. So the Amazon ones, you can open them really wide, whereas the Ardell ones, they naturally sit quite narrow. And because they're so narrow, to get the eyelashes in, I have to open up this really wide to get the top lashes in, and the same with the bottom lashes. And if I didn't open it that wide, as I was trying to get the top lash on, it would get stuck on the bottom magnet, and vice versa. They don't offer a lot of resistance as well. So once I apply a little bit of pressure, the bars would just clamp together, and the eyelashes would be stuck together and you'd have to start all over again. For example, just en route to my eye, sometimes my fingers would just accidentally clamp the bars together and boom, they're stuck. The other issue with an opening that's this narrow is it's quite hard to get it around your eyelashes. Again, I feel like I have to force open this applicator to try and get the eyelashes around my eyelash, as opposed to this one that I can just open really wide anyway. The other issue that I found was that although I could put on my right eyelashes, because I'm a right-hander, once I tried to put these eyelashes over my left eyelashes, my hand was obstructing my right eye and I lost perception of depth, which made it, of course, really difficult to then put my eyelashes on. So I've never been able to put on my left Ardell eyelashes. Look, don't get me wrong, there are lots of people who love the Ardells and I can see the appeal, but I really can't work with this applicator. Most positive reviews that I've watched of these Ardell applicators, the users have all indicated that it's taken a lot of practice before they've been able to put it on. Now, if you have Ardell eyelashes and you love them, the Ardell eyelashes would fit on the Amazon applicators too. And for the first time, I've been able to put on the Ardell eyelashes onto my eyelids. I was really happy when I first discovered that. However, I found that the Ardell eyelashes are actually a little bit too wide. So it caused a bit of an overhang on the side of my eyes. I just don't have enough eyelids, man. So yeah, if you have Ardell eyelashes and you feel you like the look of them on you, and if you're like me and you've been constantly trying to widen these bars to get those eyelashes on, this plastic, I have no doubt, will break at some stage. Feel free to buy the Amazon ones with these applicators. They will work on your Ardell eyelashes anyway. So in terms of these eyelashes, I have worn them out all day before and they stayed on, they didn't move. They are quite big, so just like any false eyelashes, I can see them when I'm looking straight. So the first time I wore them out, I could feel the eyelashes against my skin. I think it was just coincidental that the magnet was angled in such a way that it was poking into my skin. So yes, I could feel it on that day and my eyes did water a little bit. But they're really comfortable when I've got them on today. So if you have very sensitive eyes, I'm not sure that these eyelashes would be for you. However, if you're someone who's very used to wearing false eyelashes, I think this wouldn't make a difference. The other thing I also note now, because I have a low Asian profile nose, when I had my sunglasses on, these eyelashes were definitely brushing against the lenses of my sunglasses. So in terms of the price, the Amazon lashes cost 27 Australian dollars for 2 pairs of eyelashes, and the Ardells cost 25 Australian dollars for 1 pair of eyelashes. From my point of view, I don't wear makeup every day, so I don't intend on wearing these eyelashes every day. I watch this YouTuber called Dr. She's a board certified American dermatologist, and her advice is for us to wear sunscreen every day and to reapply every 2 hours. So that's something I'm trying to keep up. And obviously if I wear makeup, I'm going to just mess up my makeup. My intention of these eyelashes is to wear them just for special occasions and for filming. And now I can probably do away with wearing mascara, eyeliner, and eyeshadow. My next video is going to be on toys that you can get at a toy library, which was the original plan. So we're just going to get back on track with my series for new or expecting parents. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the review of these eyelashes. If you did, don't forget to give me a like and share this video. But if you are a new or expecting parent, feel free to check out my series of videos, which is full of practical tips that is aimed to help you prepare as best as possible for your new one. To make sure you don't miss out on any of my videos, do subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be informed every time I publish a video. Now, before I show you... It's my daughter. So... Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!